Hello everybody, Stricken997. For today's video, we're going to be comparing the BAL-27 Obsidian Steed to the BAL-27 Inferno. Now, before we start or go any further into any recoil testing or any weapons, I'm going to say this much. Thank you for the support on the last video of this series. I hope I'm making it a long-lasting series. And the last video was a bit weird. The last 2 minutes of it cut off, and in turns, it didn't have my opinion at the end, saying which one is better. I don't know what happened. I think it may have been on my part, may have been YouTube's, but they said it was something to do with the clip. I had to fix it, so I just re-uploaded it. If you want to go check that out, that's it. You can. So, without further ado, let's jump in. So we're going to start today's video with recoil testing. Due to the fact that these are both BALs, and they're both ARs, and they're both the same weapon class, they don't really have a lot of recoil. I mean, it's there, it's noticeable, but it's nothing too insane, nothing too crazy. I mean, it's minuscule. But there is a slight difference. As you can see, the Inferno, for the most part, is more accurate when just straight up spraying down his stream. But there are a few things you have to count for recoil, which I'm not even going to get into. That's just this. But for straight up recoil testing, as you can see here, they're quite similar. For the most part, it seems that the Steed goes like straight up, while the Inferno kind of goes around in a circle. But they both have very, very similar recoil patterns. I don't really notice a big difference most of the time when I'm using the two guns on recoil. They're both very accurate. So those are the recoil patterns. Yeah. Many people say different things about the Obsidian Steed. Some say it's overpowered, some say it's broken, some say it should be removed from the game entirely. But one thing is certain about the Obsidian Steed is the most powerful gun in all of Advanced Warfare. Before we get down to the statistics and the nitty-gritty details of the Obsidian Steed, I'm going to first give you a brief history of the BAL.
Our UAV is online.
Back when Advanced Warfare launched, the BAL-27 was the most overpowered weapon you'd see in any Call of Duty game. Its three-shot kill range was ridiculous at around 45 meters. That's maybe an exaggeration, but we won't talk about that. Over time, however, after listening to community complaints and playing it themselves, Sledgehammer decided that it would be best to nerf this weapon. Its recoil was increased, and damage in range was decreased to abysmal 5 meters, making it a good noob gun and not a pro AR. However, people started to get their hands on the Obsidian Steed. This is kind of like the pre-patch BAL, except not shooting as fast. Its 3-shot kill range is ridiculous. The gun's damage, range, and altogether feel of it is an extremely powerful weapon. But before anything else, let's get down to statistics of the Obsidian Steed. The Obsidian Steed is an elite BAL-27 variation featured in Advanced Warfare. The Obsidian Steed's damage is boosted from 34, 33, 24 to 34, 34, 25, meaning that the Obsidian Steed deals is a 3-shot up close, 3-shot at mid-range, and 4-shot at long range. This damage doesn't really do nothing without range. They go hand in hand with each other in almost every single weapon in every COD game. The thing is about the Obsidian Steed, about the normal BAL, is that its damage is 33, meaning that at mid-range it does nothing. But the Obsidian Steed's mid-range is increased to 34, making it a 3-shot. It has an infinite 4-shot kill range, and the 3-shot kill range is approximately 30 meters. Give or take a few meters. Give or take a few feet. The Obsidian Steed also has a negative 10% ADS time, meaning ADS is faster. You're most likely not going to notice this, but it may help you in a gunfight, who knows. The Obsidian Steed does have a couple downsides to it. Its fire rate is decreased to 750 RPM or 600 RPM the first 4 shots. And its view kick is increased by 10%, which isn't too bad. And the hit spread is increased by 10%, which isn't giant variables. You'd think they'd be like these really big annoying things, but in fact they're not. They're very, very easy to deal with, very easy to maneuver around. It's not hard at all, and when I say at all, I mean at all to go around these. If you do that, if either of those worry about you, you can always just throw on a foregrip or a laser sight, and it will easily counteract it. Now, about the fire rate, the thing is that fire rate, while annoying, is still very usable. It shoots shots still very fast. You can still do quite some work with it. It's slow, but not as slow as the SPR, so it's still usable. If you want to continue watching me just to do decent, well, I'd say decent with the Steed, you can continue watching, or if you want, you can skip to the next part when I review the nitty-gritty details of the BAL Inferno.
domination. Capture and defend the flags. Friendly UAV above. Securing Charlie. System hack. Enemy HUDs have been disabled. Enemy UAV above. Enemy has A. Charlie secure. We have the lead. Warbird decloak sequence activated. Warbird support requested. System hack. Enemy HUDs have been disabled. Securing Bravo. B secure. Our UAV is online. Securing Alpha. Alpha secure. Friendly UAV above. Losing C.
Here comes the Inferno. Here comes the Inferno. The Bal 27 Inferno is the SMG Bal variant. I was lucky enough to play on a close quarters map where this thing will be ungodly. If you are not playing on a close quarters map though, I would not recommend this. But without me going into any more depth, I'm going to give you the nitty-gritty details and down to the statistics of the Bal 27 Inferno. The Bal 27 Inferno is a Bal 27 variant featured in Advanced Warfare that focuses on fire rate instead of damage, unlike its counterpart, the Steed. The fire rate on the Bal 27 Inferno is 1,000 RPM or 750 RPM the first 4 shots. Which at first you might be thinking, hey, that's kind of slow at first and then really fast. Well, to put this into perspective, going to be shooting at first. It's going to be shooting at the Bal Obsidian Steed's base fire rate, which is quite fast to begin with. It also has negative 20% hip spread, which makes this gun really effective at hip fire. I don't have any screenshots, unfortunately, to show you the hip fire thing, but if you were to look at it yourself, you'd see that it is a teensy bit smaller. However, while the Inferno does have these great benefits going for it, it does have one huge downside: plus 30% ADS time, which may not sound bad, but in the long run, this is. I do get what they were trying to make here. They're trying to make like an SMG style weapon where you have to be shooting from the hip and then just you ADS and just take them out. But it didn't happen that way. The main thing is you have to run a quick draw grip. People aren't going to be hip firing with this weapon a lot. If you do, it's only really close to you because it's a 4-shot kill. It has the same kill range as the Bal, so it's only a 4-shot kill unless you're point blank. So that ADS time really gets in the way. I would highly recommend quick draw grip on this gun. If you haven't and you want to use it, definitely use a quick draw grip. Quick draw grip makes it so much easier to use, so much more viable. Definitely a highly recommended attachment. Now the Inferno, while powerful, it lacks at range. It's good at suppressing at range. I noticed that. You're not gonna see in this video, but in this clip, but in another one of my clips I was more suppressing people at range and getting kills and getting a lot more assists because it's not as powerful damage-wise. And it's very good though at suppressing people because it just shoots so fast, so people get scared normally and they try to hide from it. But up close, this gun is a beast. Close quarter maps like this, again, beast mode. If you want to continue watching, you can. There's not much more statistics to cover on this weapon. But if you want to continue watching and see me do moderately average, I get killed a lot because people were using the IMR Impact, the best IMR variant. I don't know who told them that. Wasn't me. But they are using that. I get killed by them a lot. If you do want to continue watching, you can, or you can skip to the end where you can see who wins the fight.
Enemy has Bravo. Enemy UAV above. Enemy UAV above. Marking care package 4. Bravo secure. Enemy taking C. Friendly UAV above. Lost Charlie. Enemy has C. We're losing. Alpha secure. Launching care package. Enemy taking B. We lost B. Securing Bravo. Bravo secure. Losing Bravo. Losing B. Half time.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. I don't have drum roll sounds. Pretend there's a drum roll sound. The winner is the Bal 27 Obsidian Steed. Now, I know what you're thinking, but you said the Inferno is good at suppressing at range. Yes, that is true. The Bal is incredibly powerful at suppressing at range. This Inferno is good at suppressing at range, but not killing. And like I said before, it's good at suppressing enemies, but not killing enemies. That's where the Steed steps up. The Steed, while lacking in fire rate, goes for a huge damage approach. It's a 3-shot at 30 to up to 30 meters. That's insane. That's more than the 3-shot that we've ever had in, I think, any COD game. That's like pop, pop, pop. That's pop, 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 dead at almost all ranges. And then it has an infinite 4-shot. That's more than the Insanity has, which is considered one of the best guns. This is a top-tier weapon and not to be messed with. The buffs are extremely small. The debuffs are extremely small. You're not going to notice it. While the Inferno, you notice right away this gun ADS is slow, and you have to get those headshots, which can be annoying to get. But like I said, the Bal won. The Obsidian Steed won. Next video, we're going to be doing the Insanity versus the Bare Fist, so stay tuned.